The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Manning. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Manning. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their 1st sack of the contest.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Manning. He gets this to Devontae Adams. So the completion good for 7 there, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. Now the Colts offense ready here for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now Manning. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw and a good quick first down as well.
Manning now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Manning. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Manning. And he comes back with one complete. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals. defense getting set. 1st and 10. Slot man moves right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now a give to Mostert running right.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now Manning. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. On 1st down, Manning.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Manning.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner. Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. A give running left now, Garindo. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Isaac Garindo, 25 yards. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. The Charger drive about to get going. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
you just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
On first down, Briggs. Gates has it over the middle. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.